Buenos días, queridos alumnos de CELA Spanish School Online. Bienvenidos a nuestra escuela y al fascinante y emocionante mundo del español. In this video, we will give you information about our school and explain how our teacher-assisted distance learning Spanish courses work. I will start with some information about our school. Our school was founded in 1997 and we are located on Margarita Island in Venezuela. We started teaching in the on-site modality in immersion courses. We have always offered online classes to the students who finished their stay at the school. In 2000, we were one of the first schools to offer lessons on a platform. Since 2016, we also offer online classes by video conference and complete online courses for self-study. We have more than 25 years of experience in teaching Spanish. When talking about the school, I also have to talk a little about myself, founder of the school, author of the materials, and teacher of the courses. I was born in Germany but moved to Venezuela with my parents when I was only 1 year old. So Spanish is my first language. I studied literature at the Universidad Central de Venezuela in Caracas. Then I did my PhD in linguistics at the UNED in Spain, a distance learning university. At the same university, I did a specialization in distance learning and another in adult education. I have always studied at a distance. Since 1992, I have been teaching Spanish as a foreign language. I lived 7 years in Europe where I taught Spanish, and since 1997 I run my own school on Margarita Island. Our school is here, on the beautiful Margarita Island. It is a beautiful place with magnificent beaches and a lot of tranquility. We currently offer Spanish courses for self-study with teacher assistance at all levels, from A1, A1 beginner to C2 advanced. Mini courses on specific grammatical topics such as the past, the subjunctive, the imperative, pronunciation, etc. Also, online video conference classes and courses for Spanish teachers. Under the concept of online classes, many different types of courses are offered. From classes in applications where there is no interaction with the teacher to video conference classes that are completely dependent on the presence of the teacher. In our distance learning course, the contact with the teacher is constant, but the student learns at his own pace and determines his progress. The class is a dialogue between teachers and students. The teacher explains, gives examples, asks questions, proposes activities. The students explain, ask questions, solve activities. It is a didactic dialogue. In our course, this dialogue is in writing. The course material fulfills the role of the teacher. The explanations are reinforced with video lessons that are available on our YouTube channel in Spanish, but also in English. The exercises are used to reinforce what has been explained. We also incorporate listening comprehension videos with different Spanish speakers, texts on interesting topics, pronunciation exercises, and free expression exercises in Spanish. The first exercises on a topic always have solutions with audio. Other exercises do not have solutions and must be sent to the teacher for review by email. Exercises are quickly corrected and resent. Pronunciation exercises are sent and corrected by voice message. Now, I would like to talk about some general aspects that I consider important in language learning. The goal of the course is that our students can communicate in Spanish what they wish to communicate and not just repeat phrases learned by heart. To achieve this, we have three valuable tools at disposal. Grammar, which explains the logic and system of the language. Vocabulary, without words there is no communication possible. And pronunciation. If the pronunciation is incorrect, we are not understood and we don't understand others. In our courses, we work on these three pillars. Our first lesson is always the pronunciation of Spanish. Pronunciation determines spelling and explains many of the irregularities in the conjugation of verbs. Vocabulary has to be useful for everyday communication. We learn first what is most frequently used. Please do not worry if at first you feel that all the words are new. The vocabulary is constantly repeated throughout the course. We pay constant attention to pronunciation. We offer many videos with everyday situations with different Spanish speakers to train listening comprehension. In the course material, there are many pronunciation exercises. Another aspect that I think is important to mention is that speaking a language fluently does not necessarily mean speaking it well. Fluency must coincide with correctness. In our classes, we avoid from the beginning many of the common mistakes of students learning Spanish. We do it through clear and precise explanations and corresponding practice. Our explanatory videos are on our YouTube channel, which is growing daily. Every week we have new ideas for videos. Now I will explain the methodology of the course. I will take the first lesson on Spanish pronunciation as an example. Students who don't know Spanish receive this lesson in English. The goal of the lesson is to correctly read a simple text in Spanish and to get to know the particularities of Spanish pronunciation. Students receive the lessons in Word and PDF. We can send it in other formats too. Each level of the course consists of 12 lessons. The activities are sent one by one to the teacher for review. As the course material fulfills the teacher's role, it should be worked on following the proposed order. Muy bien. We worked through the explanations that you receive in English or in German if you don't speak Spanish because you are a beginner, until the first video lesson. Then we watch the video lesson in that precise moment. Buenos días, queridos alumnos de CELA Spanish School Online. I recommend you downloading the video to your computer. For downloading the videos to your computer, there are many options. I currently use this site. Just enter the link and then you can convert the video and download it to your computer. So you can watch the video offline or can watch the video at any time you need. From the phone, it's easier, as you know. You just have to download the video from YouTube on your cell phone. After watching the video class, you continue working with the explanations. Then you have the second video class that you have to see in this moment. You have always written explanations. And then there is a video with practice. Then you practice the sounds. Then we read our first text in Spanish. Here you have the teacher reading and the text that you will read. Then we will read line by line together the same text. Then we have information about the pronunciation of the words and the accent. The accent mark in Spanish is very important because it marks exceptions to the pronunciation rules of Spanish. And you will learn that in that video. And then you have the explanations and the exercises. Here we have exercises. Here you have to fill in the vowels. In the exercise 2, we read together the text. And in the exercise 3, you send the text you're reading to the teacher. And the teacher will correct. And then you have the solutions. And at the end of the lessons, the vocabulary. So you can know the meaning of the text. Well, I will show you another lesson from another level. Well, this is the first lesson from level 8-2. As we already said, each level has 12 lessons. The contents of each level are published on our website. Those interested in the course who already speak Spanish will receive a placement text by email. As I mentioned, from level A2 onwards, the explanations are in Spanish and the videos have English versions. In this first lesson of the level A2, A2, we review some fundamental topics of the previous level. For example, el género y el número. Here we have some advices for working on the course. Here we have some instructions for videos from other channels that we use too in our material for listening comprehension. Then we make a review of the present tense, the regular verbs. Here you have the video lesson. Then the difference between ser, estar, and estar and ir, and estar and I. The difference, some exercises. The first exercises normally have solutions. Here's another exercise with solutions. Then the difference between estar and I with our video class. Then we have a review from some irregular verbs in the present tense. Different irregularities, the video classes. The first lesson is a review from the previous level. More irregular verbs. Then we have exercise 5 for sending to the teacher. Then we have the explanation and work with the verb gustar, which is a little bit different in Spanish. Then we have a video from Video L, a very good channel, about el tiempo libre de los españoles and an exercise. Here we have another video. Then we have a text. Another listening comprehension video. And then here we have a free activity for sending to your teacher. And you will get it back very soon with the corrections and comments. Then we have a text about la siesta, una sana costumbre española. Then comprehension video, el Día de los Muertos en México. Some sentences that you have to complete. Pronunciation exercises that are always very important. And that's it for the first lesson. At each level, we offer very interesting and current topics. We will gladly send you a trial lesson. What do you need for the course? For the course, you need a computer or tablet because there are many written exercises. You also need access to the internet to watch the videos and submit the activities. But you also need time. Learning a language requires time, perseverance, and dedication. It is best to set aside time to study Spanish to make it a habit. Occasional video conference classes are a good complement to the oral practice of what we are learning. You can get information about this type of classes in our webpage. I hope we have awaked your interest in our courses. Request our demonstration class. Bienvenidos al fascinante y emocionante mundo del español.